Hey everyone, welcome back. The NAT network addresses translation is a process used in a networking to modify IP addresses information in a packet headers while in a transit across a router or firewall. This allows multiple devices on a private network to share a single public IP addresses for accessing external networks such as the internet. In this tutorial, I'm gonna explain how to configure. So let's get started. And the IP address, which is 192.168.10.1 0/0, and here we can enter 30.1/30, and this area will be 30.2. The interface Giga Ethernet 0/1 8.8.8.1. Okay, and the IP address will be 8. This is for the Google data center. Let me configure this router number 1. Enable and config terminal, and the interface, which is Giga Ethernet 0/0, and hit enter. IP address will be 192.168.10.1 and 255.255.255.0, and no shutdown. That's it from here. And the next interface will be JIG 0/1 in the IP address 192.168.30.1 and 255.255.255.0, and no shut. Okay, the first router we have configured. Let me add the host name R1. Alright, the R1. This is R2, and here we can configure the second router. Enable and config terminal, and the interface JIG 0/0, and the IP add 192.168.30.2 and 255.255.255.0, and no shutdown. Okay, and the next interface will be the interface JIG 0/1, and the IP address will be 8.8.8.1 and 255.255.255.0, and no shutdown. Alright, let me add here the IP address 192.168.10.2, and the default gateway will come 10.1. The second PC, same, 10.3, and 10.1 is the default gateway. This PC also. Okay, so the same way the Google server. Let me add here 8.8.8.8 and the default gateway 8.8.8.1. Alright, clear. Now all done. Now if I ping with Google data center, will never get the reply. It's failed because the router to router still not configured any routing table. So in this case let's configure the OSPF routing protocol. A router OSPF number 50, okay, any number, then the router ID 2.2.2.2, hit enter, network 192.168.10.0, and the wildcard mask will be 0.0.0.255, and the area 0, okay. And the second network 192.168.30.0 and 0.0.0.3/30, okay, and the area 0, hit enter. The router number 2, that's it from here. The router OSPF number 50, and the router ID will be 3.3.3.3, okay, and the network will be 192.168.30.0 and 0.0.0.3, area 0, hit enter. And now as you can see, the NPR, okay, the neighbor router is loading done, and the next network 8.8.8.0 and 0.0.0.255 and space area 0, okay. So now the router number 2 also is configured, and as you can see, now let me send the packets from the PC number 1, okay, and send it to the Google data center. Send again. Now you can see successful. We have configured the routing table. Alright, so we have configured the routing protocol, which is OSPF, and also we need to configure the NAT, network address translation. Okay, so this is the router number 1, which I'm going to configure the NAT. Show IP NAT translation. There is no any IP NAT translation configured in the router. Alright, config terminal, and here I'm going to enter IP NAT inside source static. Here we need to enter two interface, which is Giga Ethernet 0/0 and the public IP address, which is Giga Ethernet 0/1 IP address. Okay, so here we need to enter inside IP address, which is PC, which I have entered 10.2. Okay, this is 3 and this is 10.4. Alright, enter here the 192.168.10.2 and the next the public IP address, which is this one, 192.168.30.1. okay, 192.168.30.1, hit enter for the interface. Okay, this is the Giga Ethernet 0/0 is an inside IP NAT, and this is the gig 0/1 is a outside NAT. This is the interface Giga Ethernet 0/0. I'm going to enter here. Interface Giga Ethernet 0/0. Hit enter, and the IP NAT inside. Okay, then hit enter and exit from this interface. Next, IP NAT outside. The Giga Ethernet 0/1 is a IP NAT outside. Okay, so enter interface Giga Ethernet 0/1, hit enter, and the IP NAT outside. Enter here, do show IP NAT translation. This is our inside local 192.168.10.2, which is our first PC. Okay, we have translated to this interface. Giga Ethernet 0/1 is a public IP address. We got this informations, and if I send a ping from this PC to the Google data center, we got the successful message. And let me show you here. Ping 8.8.8.8. Now you can see I got the reply. And also, if I enter the same command, do show IP NAT translation, this is the information we got. Okay, Pro Inside Global, these are the informations table we got it. Okay, all right, the same way. Now you can see only one PC we got the information. The same way, enter, that's it from here. The IP NAT inside source static, the IP address which is 192.168.10.3, and the public IP address which is 192.168.30.1. hit enter. Interface Giga Ethernet 0/0, IP NAT inside. Okay, and exit from this interface, and again interface Giga Ethernet 0/1, and the IP NAT outside. Alright, hit enter. I'm gonna send a packet from the PC2 to the Google data center. 8.8.8.8, and enter the same command here. IP NAT, do show IP NAT translation, and this is the table we got it. Okay, the PC number 3. Okay, so you can see now, and enter here 10.2, and this is 10.3. Alright, so that's it for this demonstration, and that's it for this demonstration. Dear all viewers, if you like this video, please do comment in my channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.